Good evening, everybody. It is that time once again. It is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are live from the Treasure Talk Studios in North Florida. It was a beautiful day today. It was about 84, 85 where I'm at, and nice and sunny. And I hope that everybody across the country is having really good weather now. I think even our good friends and my sister from another mister in Canada is even getting a little bit of good weather. I think she's been out doing some detecting with the Deus 2 and killing it, as she normally does. So keep your eyes peeled for the videos that are coming your way. She is just rocking it and socking it. And speaking of rocking and socking it, let's just bring her on and then we can say hello to everybody. My co-host tonight, my sister from another mister, Miss Liz Cabral, the Digging Canuck. So everybody, let's welcome her.
Hey, good evening to everyone out there, and good evening, Jeff.
Good evening to thee. Good evening to thee. It looks like we got about 3 people in the chat here now. Actually, there's probably 10 or 12, but they're not in the chat. So,
Wonderful.
Cinetti, we welcome you. Glad you're here. And P&W Dirt Fishing, Grammar Time just showed up, and as I understand, Tiffany is having some back issues. She's down on the couch.
Horizontal.
Yeah, I guess she's going to have some more back surgery. She's had some surgery, but as much as her and Ronnie like to hunt together, that's not a good thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Not, anybody having any back surgery or any kind of surgeries, as far as I'm concerned, is not good.
Yes.
You know. So I guess we just heard from Barry O'Sullivan. Glad that you are with us tonight. And my brother from another mother, the Mumbles Man, is in the house, Mr. Tim Naylor. And I'm sure that Moose Ninny just joined us. Is Tim from Long Island. He said it's 52 outside. What was your weather like today, Liz?
It didn't start very well. It was kind of rainy this morning, but it went up to about 10, so that's about 50. That's pretty good.
That's right. I keep forgetting you're in Celsius up there. You know, so yeah,
it was a nice afternoon, sunny and kind of warm.
Yeah, we went to my friend, my other brother from another mother, John David, came over yesterday, and we went out to the old farm, from 1846. We haven't really found much yet, just a few modern coins, but the weather is really beautiful. It was just a nice breeze, bright and sunny.
Yeah.
It was about 78, so it was just a perfect day for detecting.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, we need some of those, let me tell you.
Did I tell you I was out yesterday as well?
Yeah, you did. Tell everybody about that.
I was out with John and Gord, and we were out at the 1798 farm, and we still haven't found the hot spots because the property has been bulldozed. But some interesting things came up last night, and you'll have to watch the video tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I always watch everything out, and as does everybody else. Mike Mayo just showed up. Dirty Paws Detecting, Mike and Trish, and then the Fox in the Ground Detecting is with us tonight. So we're glad that they are here.
Excellent. Did you say David Alfonsetti?
I did.
Oh, okay. I must have missed that.
Well, Tiffany is saying, hope everyone is well. Sorry she cannot say hi to each of you. Computer is too far away and she's on the couch. So get well, Tiffany. It's about time you let Ronnie wait on you for a little bit, bring you some goodies and stuff. So the weather's starting to break everywhere, and I think everybody's going to get out and start their hobby, their treasure hunting hobby.
Yes.
And I always thank you for being a charter member of the Blue Spade Society.
My pleasure.
As with our Blue Spade Society, it is for people with disabilities. And as you will agree, Liz, there's all kinds of disabilities. I mean, there's just a myriad of them, and
Hmm.
it definitely has an effect on people in
Yes.
a lot of ways.
Hmm.
I know the Mumbles man, for instance, he suffers from vertigo,
Mm.
and I think you have a little bit of vertigo problem too, don't
I
you?
have a lot of vertigo problem.
Yeah. So and that's all part of the for the Blue Spade Society,
Yes.
letting people, maybe, with their disability to get out and
Hmm.
get back into things and do some things.
Yes. Absolutely.
So, a lot of people may not be able to metal detect, for instance, but, they can go out on a bridge and they can throw a magnet or they can coin roll hunt or
Hmm.
geotech
Yes.
and bottle dig, dump dig, that kind of thing, arrowhead,
Yeah.
rock
Oh,
hunting.
absolutely.
I mean,
Absolutely.
it's endless, and
Hmm.
that's kind of what we want to support in the Blue Spade Society.
Definitely.
So, what we're trying to do here with Treasure Tales is bring people in that reinforces that, and all the different avenues of treasure hunting. Because you said it a million times, as a lie. There's all different kinds of treasure hunting.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
And
Yes.
everybody can do at least one if they want to. You
For
don't have
sure.
to spend a lot of money,
Yes.
you know.
Yes.
So the guests tonight are really going to personify that. We've got magnet fishers, and they are detectorists as well. And
Hmm.
then we've got some bottle diggers and dump diggers. So that's all part of it. And I think y'all are going to be fascinated with these people. I know Liz and I both are fascinated with these people. The guests we have tonight, they're just really, really top flight people. They're good folks all around. They're very good at what they do. They put out magnificent videos on their YouTube channels, very informative, top quality videos. And I think after you meet them tonight and we chat with them a little bit, you're going to feel the same way. And I know you'll want to go over and check out their YouTube channels and subscribe to their videos. And again, with my co-host, the Digging Canuck, if you haven't subscribed to that channel, then you have missed the boat. Y'all need to get there and subscribe and like and share every video, because that's where you're going to learn how it's done.
And if I might just say, Jeff, for everyone that's watching this show, take 2 seconds, hit the like button, because it helps the algorithm and it kind of helps to get Treasure Tales into other people's eyes, and the amount of people on in that chat is gonna explode, and we that's a good thing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Listen, we had a bunch of people. Mark Fiorella, I think he's back in Buffalo. Um, that's not that far from you, is it?
No, it's about an hour.
Well, he said the sun is out. Very good. And then we got Lisa P. She's another darling. And my other brother from my other mother, Mr. Phil, the Guru Myers, is in the chat. And let's see who else stopped by. Oh, that's pretty much, I've mentioned everybody that's chatting. There's a lot of other people watching, but just not that many chatting. So, and let's bring on our first guest. She is part of the outstanding YouTube channel, Michigan Jems. And unfortunately, I think her partner in the videos, Sarah, is not able to join us tonight. I think something's come up, but we have Joe with us tonight. And I tell you what, y'all are going to fall in love with her because she is outstanding in every way. So let's go ahead. You want to bring her on, Liz, so we can meet her and talk about magnet and fishing and stuff?
Absolutely. I want to talk about magnet fishing. Let's do it.
Oh, I do too. I do too. Here, everybody, is Joe from the Michigan Jems. Hello,
hi
there.
guys.
Hey.
Thanks for getting my face red beforehand.
That's all right. It doesn't show that much on camera.
No.
Oh, good. Because it's getting a little warm in here.
I meant every word I said. And it's unfortunate that Sarah couldn't be with us tonight.
Yeah.
Things happen, things happen. I know she wanted to be.
Yep.
But Joe, let's take a few minutes and I want you to introduce yourself to the world because there are people all around the world watching tonight. Tell them about
No pressure.
and
No, not at all.
your family, what you're comfortable sharing, and kind of, let's just get into what you do and your way of treasure hunting and stuff.
Hi, I'm Joan. um, Sarah and I are just two single moms that enjoy going out for adventure. Mini Gem, as we call her, you'll see her in the videos too. I'm a full-time single mom. Mini Gem does have some mental issues as she's got anxiety and depression. I was just diagnosed with lupus end of November. I'm a firefighter part-time, EMT part-time, and then my full-time job. Just two average moms. So we're nothing special.
Oh, well, I disagree with that. I think you're very, very special. Just, because Jim Jr., and I've seen your videos. I've watched a lot of your videos. She is a sweetheart of the nth degree.
She is.
She is lucky to have you as a mom. I have to tell you that.
Yeah, I like to embarrass her. My job as a mom.
Well, that's part of the parent's job.
There's either a song or a dance in most of the videos that we do. It just comes out.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about the magnet fishing. How you got into magnet fishing?
Well, I started magnet fishing about 3 years ago, and I got talking to Sarah. I'm like, hey, I magnet fish. You should try it. And she started it, and we magnet fished on and off for a couple years together. And I just got a bright idea to do YouTube. And she said yes.
Whose idea was it for the name? Like, where does the name come from?
We kind of bounced it off each other, but I wanted something with Michigan in it because that's where we're from.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, okay, let's do something with treasure because we like to treasure hunt. We like adventures. And it's like, okay, let's do Jems. And then it's like, well, my name starts with a J and her name starts with an S. I'm like, let's do Jems because there's two of us. So
smart. She's thinking. You're thinking.
Try.
Very intelligent.
Yes. Now you are actually sponsored by Kratos Magnets, are you not?
Yep.
Can you tell us about Kratos and what they've done for your magnet fishing?
We were actually sponsored by Kratos before we officially became a channel.
Oh.
Like everything happened within a week of each other. So I'm like, this was just meant to be. So yeah, I bought my first Kratos, which was a 1,400-pound clamp. And then Sarah bought one, and then we were just talking back and forth to Ben, who is the creator and owner and CEO, and he does everything out of his garage. He's just a wonderful guy. I mean, I would not want to be sponsored by anybody else, but except for somebody that's doing great customer service. He's all about the treasure family.
Mm-hmm.
Team Kratos, all the way. It's the magnets are stronger, and the customer service you won't find anywhere else. I wouldn't want to be with anybody else. I'll never go to any other magnet. I do have other magnets by other companies before I got my Kratos. I just don't like them. I like my Kratos.
Now, I'm sorry, Jeff. I interrupted you. I apologize.
Go ahead. I interrupted. I just got a blabbing mouth.
Now, there are a lot of people who have thought about magnet fishing, but they just haven't got into it. Now, do you need to make a big investment to get started in magnet fishing, or just a couple pieces of equipment will get most people started?
Um, you could get magnets from Amazon, which I started with, and what Sarah started with, but they don't have the strength. I like my clamps and I like my 360, but I prefer my clamp, which is a combination of kind of like a double-sided 360 type deal, but it's like right in the middle. It's if anybody's starting off, I'd go with the clamp. It's a little costly to start off, but there's discount codes out there that can get you 12% off from Kratos, where any other magnet, a big magnet company, they're only giving you 10%. Kratos gives you 12%. Like my discount code, or the Michigan Jems discount code, is MJ12. So they'll give you 12% off the purchase. So that's already the 6% sales tax.
Yeah.
So,
And for people who are not familiar at all with magnet fishing, but may have an interest, okay, when Liz asked about they have entry level kits, and then you can progress upwards.
right.
You're talking about a clamp or a 360. Now, I'm assuming that is a different kind of magnet.
360 is the most powerful magnet. And if you're just starting out, I wouldn't do a 360. That's for expert level, that people that's been doing it for a long time. Because 360s stick to everything. Sarah doesn't like me getting my 360 out because I stick to the bridge all the time. And that is a pain to get off.
Yeah, I watched some of the videos for that. But for somebody that wanted to get in, they can go to Kratos, their website, and
Yep.
explain it. And soon, Myers Metal Detectors will be handling Kratos products, so you'll be able to get them there as well. And you can always use the Blue Spade Society discount there. And it won't be much longer than Kratos will be offering the Blue Spade Society discount, I think. But it's very interesting, and you don't have to invest a whole bunch of money, do you? I mean, $100.
No, not really.
$150, get you started.
Yeah. They've got like a 900-pound clamp. That's a really good starter. And if you get the starter kit or the kits, you get a claw or a hook. You get a pair of gloves. You get a rope. You get a magnet, and you get the Loctite. Before you do anything, first thing you want to do is Loctite your magnet and let it cure 24 hours to 48 hours so it doesn't go anywhere.
Okay.
First time I threw out, I lost my magnet because it came unscrewed from the eyelet.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
Did you get that on video?
No, it was before I even started. We've only been YouTubers for 7-8 months. End of July is when we started of last year.
Mm-hmm.
So
I gotta ask you, has your magnet been stuck badly and you had to cut it yet? Because that to me is my nightmare, that I have to cut a magnet.
Rule number 2, never cut your rope.
Really?
Don't cut your rope. If you cut your rope, you're not going to get your magnet back.
Ah.
Because I use a come along or a wench, and I pull mine off. I mean, I've had, like, Venture Delow, his model is no magnet left behind. Okay, there's a way to get the magnets off. Sometimes you have to go get help. But if you cut your rope, you're not going to get your magnet back. So
you can always back your car up and wrap the rope around the trailer hitch and pull it out that way.
Yeah. If you're going to do that, and if you're like on a cement bridge, make sure you put like an old towel. I always carry a towel with me between the rope and the bridge, because it will wear on the rope and it will split it. So
Wow.
Yeah, it will. That's for sure. I was just, just saying, just use the car.
So then for someone to get started, they need a magnet with a rope, I guess, and a bucket. Is that pretty much it?
Yeah. Um, Rule number 3, if you want to do by rules, 5-gallon bucket, anything you pull out, you need to take care of, whether you scrap it, you take it to the trash can, but just don't leave it there because it's going to make everybody look bad.
Exactly.
Right. It's kind of like
Metal detecting. Same
Yep.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or somebody's going to throw it back in the water, and then what did you accomplish?
Yeah,
Right.
that doesn't look good on the hobby.
Yeah.
No, it
Yeah.
doesn't.
So tell us about some of the things you've pulled out, Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Where do I start?
Have you found any guns?
Yes. Those aren't my favorite things to catch.
Were the cops called?
Cops call.
I always call the cops when I pull a gun out. And
You know what we're
Legit
doing.
though.
We're,
Yeah.
we're dissing on all the ones out there that clickbait. Cops call.
Yeah,
Trying to get
I-
people to.
you know what? I have to be honest. Yeah, I've put on some of ours cops called, but they have been. We call the cops whenever we find a gun. That's
You're
my
not-
rule.
Perfect. You're not you're not lying. It's true. You did call the cops.
Yep. I found a hub plate, a Rio hub plate. So before there was Oldsmobile, there was Rio. It's a 1927 or 24 to 27 hubcap. I found old prison keys. Those are one of my favorite. But my all-time favorite find has been a heel plate from the Civil War.
Oh, really?
A boot heel
This
plate, yep.
would be if you got in the right area, because they crossed streams and everything.
Yeah.
In the Civil War and stuff. If they made these huge camps, there had to be a water source nearby. So
Yeah, it's got a little heart in it, and at first I didn't know what it was. I thought it was something for the home. I never thought what it was until I got home and started cleaning it.
Well, that's interesting.
That's a cool find.
Very cool.
That's a cool find. What about the biggest?
The video's up too. Little plug for myself.
Absolutely.
Oh yes.
Absolutely. How about the biggest thing you ever found?
I've pulled out some bikes.
Oh,
Those are pretty big. The bike that I found was just been in there not long and called the cops. They took it. 6 months later, I got it back because nobody claimed it. It was a beach bike, so it's like a $250 bike. Mini Jim claimed it.
A lot of times with the bikes, you get the kids that steal them or something like that, and then they don't want to take them home or whatever, and they just throw them off the bridge or something, don't they?
Yep.
I mean, it's amazing to me the stuff people, people throw anything in, I think.
A couple weeks ago, I was with a group, and they pulled out this huge metal ladder that was 30 feet long.
Jeez, Luigi.
Wow.
Well, that might have fallen off some kind of service truck or something.
Yeah.
Bouncing into the water. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the things that were put in the waters are crazy. But you know what? Back in the late 1800s to the 1950s, they put them in the creeks and stuff. That's where their bottle dumps were.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
What's been your most unusual find? The Mumbles man wants to know.
most unusual find. Probably the prison keys. Just the area it was. It was. We found them in Ionia, which has 6 prisons, and they were from the early 1900s. And so to find, we found that day between Sarah and I, we found 5 keys.
Oh my goodness.
So that was pretty unusual.
That's pretty cool.
Talk about
that was our first video, actually.
Right on. Good stuff.
And you guys talk about it and wonder how the prison keys got in the water and stuff? Or...
Yeah, we come up with stories.
So, have you found a safe yet?
I helped pull up the safe, but no, I've never found one myself.
Was there anything in the one you helped pull up?
Just the key to the box that was inside of it. So
Okay, so there was no goodies in it that you got a part of.
no.
Well, you know, it's early yet. You know, got a lot of fishing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever had to, like you said earlier, that whatever you get, whatever you haul up, you got to haul out of there. Have you ever gotten something so big that you just weren't expecting? You had to actually call somebody in to haul it away.
A couple weeks ago, I found a 30-foot pole, and we pulled it up by the trash because nobody could take it with them or cut it so it would fit in their truck. So we put it right by the trash can.
Wow.
Well,
Unbelievable.
That's very interesting. So, when you throw the magnet, is there a certain way that you need to throw the magnet, Joe, or you just kind of develop your own style?
Well, I'm really good at getting the rope tangled up between my legs, so I'm not an expert. So I throw it and I don't pay attention, and it will wrap around my legs or slap my legs. The one thing about metal or magnet fishing, you're going to get wet, dirty, and stinky. So
yeah, imagine so.
Yeah, that the stuff that's been down there, I guess after a while, it really does stink.
Yeah. But no, there's no technique to throwing the magnet. Just get it out there. Grandma Kelly's a really good one. She tosses a heavier magnet. She does a 2,400-pound clamp, which is about 6-7 pounds, and you can't get it that far. It's for a stronger person, but she still pulls a lot of good stuff out.
Mm-hmm. Of course, it depends on where you're fishing too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
I guess it's location for magnet fishing too.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But even if you just get a few hooks, you're still pulling it out of the waterway.
Do you find knives and stuff?
Every little bit helps.
Yeah, I know that you're I was reading the bio on your YouTube channel, and it said about leaving the environment better than how you found it, and that's a really good thing that you're doing.
I actually got started really magnet fishing because Jems, she's my environmentalist. I mean, she's always picking up trash, and I'm like, oh, why don't we try this? And so her and I started doing it, and then we've been doing it for about 3 years, and I got my friend Sarah doing it. So we clean up together.
Well, that's a good thing. That's that's to me, that's the bonus part of it. It's just like with metal detecting, which you do as well, and we'll touch on that. It's you take your trash with you.
Yes.
Yep.
And as you do metal detect, and you use a whites, I believe. Isn't that right, Joe? Use a whites detector?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I got a message from Sarah.
Oh, I hope she's okay.
She got some bad food.
Bad food.
Ooh, well, that happens sometimes. Well, just tell her we're thinking about her. We missed her, and I hope that she feels better.
Oh, I hope she does too.
So about your metal detecting, did you do that before magnet fishing, or did that just come after?
I did metal detecting first. So I've been metal detecting for 5-6 years.
Oh.
What got you into that? It always interests me.
A friend got me started. A friend that is on a neighboring fire department. Him and I would always run into each other on the fire scene, and he's like, yeah, I metal detect. I'm like, oh, I want to try that, because my dad used to do it way back when.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's very cool. Very, very cool.
Hmm.
Well, that's good. So let's say, what kind of advice do you give to all the people out there in the world? There's a lot of magnet fishers that are tuned in tonight that you probably know a lot of them. 508 Magnets is here. Digologist is here. Let's just scroll a little bit. And there's a lot of them I think you probably know very well, Joe. But what kind of advice can you give to somebody out there that's watching? Let's say, some of our people with a disability, as we talk for the Blue Spade Society, they may not be able to, like, say, they're a war veteran that lost their legs. Well, they probably can't metal detect, but boy, they can sure wheel a wheelchair out on a bridge and throw a magnet. So, what kind of advice would
Bridge or a
you
dock.
give
Um,
people?
get a magnet that isn't too heavy. Get a magnet that you can handle. Start with a lower powered magnet and get a feel, and go out there and have fun. It's all about cleaning up the environment and having fun.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. I think that's really good advice, Joe. It's about you know with people with disabilities when they first get the bad news. They kind of shut down and they don't want, for one reason or another, they don't want people to see them or whatever. And in
Hmm.
many, many cases, their life just kind of closes in on them. Well, with something like this, it's something very simple, like treasure hunting in all its forms, specifically tonight, magnet fishing,
Hmm.
could bring these people kind of out of their shell and show them their life can continue in just in a little different direction
Yes.
with just something simple like magnet fishing, that your life is not over. You can still get
No.
out there and have a blast. You
Hmm.
never know what you're going to find, and you meet a bunch of fantastic people.
Yeah, I mean
They
that's
don't care
one
if
thing
you're
about
disability.
True. Sorry. Kratos does this thing where they do a payment plan too. So if you can't afford it all, like right now, you can do a payment plan with them.
Well, Ben is one of my favorite people. We had him on
Oh, Ben
Treasure
is
Talk a couple
amazing.
weeks ago, and I know you were watching the show that night. He's just
I was.
he's a great guy, and that's why I want him to be the official magnet of the Blue Spade Society, because the Blue Spade Society is very, very special to me. And I started it for my friend John David. It was here with me yesterday detecting. Now he's got a pacemaker, so he wants to go, but he's a little nervous about it, and we'll just keep the magnet away from him. He don't want to jerk it out of his chest or anything.
Um,
But,
yeah, if you've got like a pacemaker and stuff, get the okay from your physician first,
yep.
because the magnets can do technically they can do some damage.
That's a good point.
So get the okay from your doctor before starting any new activity.
Hmm.
Yes, that's what we have. We post that on our Facebook page, which I thank you for joining, Joe. That was an honor for us to have you become a member.
You know what? I was diagnosed in November with lupus, and I know all about the okay, can I continue doing what I do? I enjoy. I get so tired anymore, but I'm still out there throwing my magnet because I enjoy it. I like being outside.
Hmm.
And it gets you out in the fresh air and stuff too, doesn't it? That's the part that
Yeah.
I really like. Yeah, not stuck in the house on the
Um,
couch.
we started our YouTube channel for memories for our daughters, for Sarah's daughter and for my daughter. Not to be YouTube famous or anything. It was for memories for our kids.
But you're famous, and with
I
right
like
you
being a small
go.
channel.
Yeah, well, you're you know what? You may be small now, but you're going to be big, and that's a good thing because of the content. You don't post stuff that you don't find. You don't plant anything. You tell it
No.
like it is. You and Sarah are very personable. And Minnie Jim is in there with you, and that means a lot to a lot of people. So you have a
Well,
very
there's
good
never a dull
family.
moment between Sarah and I.
That
There,
is true.
you'll get laughing at our videos because we are silly, average moms that just like to have fun. I mean,
Well,
we went
Sarah,
out last weekend and I've got my wagon, and Sarah's like, I just want to ride it down the hill. Before she even finished that, I'm like, no. And I let her ride it down anyway.
well, so they got a butt with their own head, Joe. And the thing I've noticed about Sarah is there's very little that girl will not try.
Oh, yeah, as I like to call her, she's the hot biker redneck mom.
Yep, she is. She's something else. Well, I want you to tell
She
her.
she she's fearless.
Yes, she is. Well, I'd like for you to tell her we missed her tonight. We wish her well, and we want to get you guys back soon.
Thank you.
Probably in the fall of the year. Treasure Tales is going to be on hiatus, on vacation for the whole month of July. Just letting y'all know now. Treasure Talk will be on every week like it always is. But Treasure Tales is taking vacation for the month of July, and we'll be right back in August. And next time when I get you guys on, you and Sarah, maybe she won't get any back food. I just tell her don't eat nothing for 2 days.
Yeah. No
But
eating any food. I'm cooked on. Sarah's busy anyway. Sarah's a hospice nurse, but she's going through EMT school, so our timing and stuff it's hard for right now, but we'll get better.
I always book quite a bit in advance, so
Yes, you
to
do.
give you guys a chance to arrange it. So we're just as happy as we can be that you joined us tonight, Joe. It's been a joy to us. I know Liz feels the same way, don't you, Liz?
Absolutely. I think you've given me the little push that I needed to get out magnet fishing.
Just go out and have fun, and if you only get 2 nails and a screw, well, that's still fun.
Yep.
Exactly.
Because you never know what you'll
Because
pull.
exactly. I was just going to say that.
That's right. That's right.
In July, we are doing our 1-year giveaway. We're going to give away a Kratos magnet. So,
cool. So
like, subscribe, comment.
Michigan Jems is the name of the channel.
With a J, not a G.
Yep, Michigan Jems. And I will post that. You're a member of Treasure Talk on Facebook, I think. If you're not, you need to be. And you can post on there. There's over 5,000 members, so we want them to realize exactly where your YouTube channel is. You can post when you're uploading the video. We want you. You're part of our family now. And we just...
If you guys have any... Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, if you guys have any questions about magnet fishing, just email us at michigangems@gmail.com. We'll answer within an hour of getting it, unless it's late at night. So...
Yep.
Sarah and I are pretty good at answering.
Yep, they are. And
people, so
there's no such thing as a stupid question.
Yes.
So,
none at all.
Thanks again for joining us tonight. You better go round up mini gems. You'll fall off the rock.
She's digging in the ground right now, so
she might find some coins.
She's good at finding the small things.
Yes, she is.
Right on.
And, we're just happy that you joined us tonight. It was our pleasure and our honor to have you with us tonight and to kind of help maybe introduce you to the world and enrich their lives like you've enriched ours. So, Joe,
well, thank you for having us.
And tell Sarah we missed her. And we'll see
you
again soon. Okay?
Later, babers.
Have a good night.
Night-night. Oh, she is interesting, isn't she?
Yes, very much so.
Just outstanding.
Yes.
Just a wealth of knowledge, and I mean, she's just wonderful.
Yes, it's always good to introduce people to to new people. It's always good.
Yes. Yep, I think so. And hope because magnet fishing is becoming very, very huge and going to get nothing but bigger, I think.
Yeah, it's probably growing faster than metal detecting. It's
I
just
would think so,
everybody's
yeah.
taking it up.
I think you're right. Now,
Yeah.
our next guests, I tell you what, these girls rock. I want to tell you. If you've been a member of Treasure Talk on Facebook, you've seen some of the stuff that they're posting that they're finding. Now, these girls rock it out. I want to tell you, it's talent unlimited. I mean, they got it going on, don't you think, Liz? I mean,
You have
they,
a way with words, Jeff. You you
well,
you you do really do.
well, I just say the way I feel it.
Yes.
Both of them are just really cool people.
Yes.
Um, And I think you're really going to like this because they fall right in with our theme with the Blue Spade Society about
Mhm.
another way of treasure hunting.
Yes.
Now, these two girls are called the Country Diggers. And let's welcome Jamie and Tara from the Country Diggers. Hello, ladies.
Hey.
How y'all are?
How are y'all? We're great.
Well, good. Y'all look good. You look good.
Thank
So
you.
what? I've never had a day in my life I look good, but this is how I look good with my hat pulled down. You can't see my face. But Jamie and Tara, why don't y'all introduce yourselves to the world and tell us a little bit about yourselves, where you live, what you like to do, and the type of treasure hunting that y'all do.
Well, I'm Jamie. I'm Tara. We're from North Alabama. Yeah. We like
Where
all
at
of
in
it.
North Alabama?
Yeah.
Where in North Alabama?
Huntsville area, I guess.
Huntsville area?
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful country up there.
And I love their accent. I really do.
We sound a little different, don't we?
It is. I love it. I love it.
So go on, girls. Don't be nervous.
We like we do it all. Metal detecting, bottle digging, magnet fishing.
So you guys are magnet fishers too.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. I just won a magnet, and it's coming in tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So you won a magnet, huh? Cool.
Centurion.
That I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. But now you both metal detect. What kind of detectors do you use?
I use a not to macro simplex.
Okay.
Ah.
And Tara, what about you?
Huh?
What do you use to metal detect?
I'm sorry. We have a fan in here. We can't hear so well, we can turn it off. I'll turn it off.
Technical difficulties. Please stand by.
It's hot in here, and I don't have an air conditioner.
Oh, open the windows.
There you go.
There you go.
All right.
So now, Tara, what kind of metal detector do you swing?
I have a white metal detector, and it is a child's metal detector, but it works great for me. So I'm just going to hang on to it.
It's all that makes a difference. Now, I think you both are bottle diggers, right? I know I've seen some of the videos. Y'all find some really good stuff.
Well, thank you. Yes, I'm proud of what we find. It's amazing. It's so fun. You don't know what you're going to find next. Yeah.
Now,
some of the stuff that y'all have dug, them dolls and stuff, I'm surprised Stephen King ain't getting up with y'all and saying, let's do a movie.
Now, what do you do with all those toys and dolls that you find? Do you display some of them?
Bury the dolls. I buried them back.
Oh, really?
I didn't want. They were scary. They were creepy.
Okay, now I would assume that in the beginning when you started, did you take some home and then all of a sudden you start, oh, I better bury them?
I didn't take no dolls home with me.
Okay.
They're put them right back where we found. They're creepy.
Oh my God.
Now, which one of you magnet fishes, or do you both?
She's the one that magnet fishes. But
Okay,
I'm getting there.
You're going to take it up, right, Jamie?
Yes.
Okay, good, good. Now, where do you? I know you're bottle diggers, and I think you call yourselves dump diggers, right?
Yeah.
Let's explain that a little bit to the people, because they may be getting the wrong idea. Like you're going out to the city dump and, plundering through trash and stuff.
These are older dumps, are they not?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're older and we find modern stuff too. A lot of modern.
How do you go about finding these places that you dig?
Word of mouth. Yeah, word of mouth. And we walk creeks and stuff like that.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Have you found any Civil War stuff up there around you? Because it should be much up there, I would think.
That I haven't found any Civil War. I found Spanish American
Oh, really?
World War II.
Cool.
Yeah. Do you do metal detect in the creeks, or it's just solely like bottle digging?
I don't metal detect in the creek. I bottle dig when we're out doing. Sometimes we do it all together. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you go out and you do it all.
Yeah. We find the dump and then we metal detect.
All right.
Or we go out. We plan on going metal detect. We end up dump dig.
Well, if the opportunity arises,
Yeah.
Now, for bottle digging, that's another fascinating part of the hobby that can be very profitable too, can it not?
Yes, it can, but I haven't sold any of my bottles. I usually give them away if somebody wants something.
Is there a type of bottle that you prefer? Like, are you a medicine person or like a food jar, or does it matter?
Well, I mostly soda bottles.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because you posted some of those, the soda bottle.
Hero syrup.
I tell you what, I grew up eating Cairo syrup. If we ever had pancakes that had Cairo syrup on it. Aunt Jemima did not know my address. So, what's the oldest bottle you found between the two of you?
Let's see. That's called I forget the name of it. It's the blue bottle. We found it at the Bromo Seltzer. Is that it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's an old brand.
Yeah.
I noticed you posted an elephant bottle. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, she's got it right there.
My elephant bottle.
Oh.
It's 1953. It's 1953 Great mix. Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It was supposed to be a coin bank. When I found it, it had lid and a seat for the coins to go through. But when I started cleaning it it disintegrated. So
Oh, that is cool.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
Now, is that the oldest bottle?
huh?
Is that the oldest bottle?
No, this is 1953.
That's not the oldest bottle you found.
No.
Do you got the oldest bottle you found handy?
I don't know. I don't know what my oldest was. I think it was a BA1 sauce.
Oh, that's old. That was back in the 1800s when they came into business, I think.
No,
They
this
were.
one was in 1920s. That one was in 1920s.
Oh, well, that's still pretty old. It's just a little bit older than me, not a lot, but a little bit. You know. Do you need any special tools, or there any special techniques for bottle digging?
I carry a shovel. I got a an Excalibur now, and it's a light shovel. I love it.
Oh, the
And
Excalibur is a good shovel. There's no doubt about that. I mean, I see
carry a hand.
and hooks and stuff,
Yeah.
to dig around bottles and stuff so you don't break them. Have you ever found a really cool bottle and broke it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess it would. I guess. Now, what about cleaning bottles when you get home? Let's say you have a really, really nice bottle. When you get home, and it just the stuff inside won't come out with just soap and water. Do you do anything else?
No, because what I heard was the only way to clean that is to tumble it, and I don't have a tumbler.
Mm.
So,
Tumble a bottle?
Yeah, you can tumble the bottle.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
That is interesting. I would never have thought of that.
Well, that's what I've heard. Other people have said get BBs and shake in there.
Yeah. I would think that would work. I would think.
That could. It's kind of like a tumbling in the inside, isn't it? Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I imagine some of them are really filled with a bunch of nasty, gacky stuff, isn't it?
I want to go back to the toys. Can we talk about toys for a sec? What have you ever been creeped? Well, I guess with the dolls you've been creeped out. Anything else kind of strange that you found? Like,
oh yeah, this is my most strange and indecent find.
oh my gosh.
And
oh
I
my.
don't know if I can say it.
Is he doing his
one of those naked guys that pees on everything, isn't it?
I don't know if I can say it.
I like how the shorts went back up. That was funny. Oh my god.
It's a little whiny wagger.
You just lost Tara. You just lost Tara. You said the W word.
My goodness. Did you research that piece? Did you get anything off the internet from that?
Yeah, it's about a 1960s, 70s Weepy the Wee Wee.
Oh my god. That has got to be the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, right. And the indecent secret made me
well, maybe you can knit him a little, cover.
Get him a little jock strap or something.
He needs some material.
Maybe make him a loincloth or something,
Oh my god, that is absolutely incredible. Wow. That's a great conversation piece.
I guess it would be. Yes, it would be.
What was the name of that again? Can you tell us the name of that again? The official name?
Weepy the Wee Wee.
Oh my God.
Now, is there a certain manufacturer that made that?
Weepy the wee wee.
It was.
My gosh.
My
Wow.
goodness.
I
I
better
think-
not have a dream about Weepy the wee wee.
I just looked him up on YouTube. I mean, eBay, and they've got them on eBay for like $20-something.
Wow. That
Well,
is
you might want
really
to pick him
cool.
a partner if they got order one for him, get him a friend.
Wow.
That would be interesting. Didn't you just about fall out when you found that?
Yes,
Were you by
Sure.
yourself or was a friend there?
she wasn't with me.
Oh, that's too bad. That would have been a hilarious find.
Oh, that would
Would
have
have been.
And you
Oh my
got that
gosh.
on video too.
Yes, I
Didn't
got it
you?
on video.
Oh my God.
So
Yeah.
let's talk about your YouTube channel and tell us about that. When you started that, why you started it.
Well, I was looking for a digging partner, and we met on a bottle group, and found that, yeah, Facebook on a bottle group. And she was from Coleman, and I was from Houston City, and I got a hold of her and said, "Hey, we need to get together."
So we did.
So we did, and we've been doing it for like 2 years now.
Okay, good. Now, who does most of the filming? Is it you, Jamie, or Tara? Do you do some of the filming as well?
Very little. It's mostly Jamie.
Okay, but you
I've got-
get the. Well, she edits all the videos and stuff too, doesn't she?
Yes. I'm mostly the driver.
Well, that's not a bad deal.
Everybody plays their part.
That's right. That's right. Everybody has a job to do, and
Exactly. Exactly.
It works out.
It
You
works
know what
for
I
us.
mean? Yeah.
I
So
wish I could drive too, but I can't drive.
you can't drive?
No, I can't see, and I'm very uncoordinated.
Fair enough.
Well, that's a good enough reason to stay off the road, I would
Fair
think.
enough.
Yeah. So that's interesting. So when you find a lot of this stuff, have you found any old coins when you metal detect?
I have. I found a standing liver
Oh, that's
and 2 mercury dimes.
that's on your bucket list, isn't it, Canuck?
Yes, sir, it is.
Then rub it in, Jamie. Just rub it in. I got 2.
So if you both, this is for both of you, you can answer it individually, but of all, like the magna fishing, the bottle digging, the dump digging, and the finding the wee wee toys, what is your favorite? What is your, I'm never going to let you live that down. I'm not.
The wee wee is going to be
Yes,
good on
never,
this.
never, never. I might have to purchase that wee wee toy. I don't know. But which is your favorite of all of those different hobbies? Is there a favorite? Which one do you prefer doing?
Oh, you looking at me?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Gosh, I don't know. I can throw magnets all day long. It's just fun, and you don't know what to pull up. Mostly those tabs, and still it's fun. And I don't think I have a favorite. All of them.
Same for me.
Was that all you guys do during the day? Y'all have jobs or what?
I don't. I'm on.
You're on retirement. You're retired.
I'm on disability.
Now, have you joined the Blue Spade Society, Jamie?
No, I haven't.
If you're on Facebook, I know you are because you post stuff on Treasure Talk. We need to get you over to join the Blue Spade Society because you would be just an outstanding representative and
Well,
inspiration to a number of people.
it's not really a physical disability. It's
Something maybe a little different, but you should
It doesn't make any difference. It has an effect on your life. It's a disability, and you can help somebody maybe with the same disability or something else. You can be an inspiration to them as you have been to me and to Liz and all the people watching tonight. So we would like to extend an invitation to both of you to just find the Blue Spade Society on Facebook. You ask to join, and I will admit you because we need people like you.
okay.
You know, because like I said, a lot of people think that because they have a disability, they can't do something. Well, you're here to show them that you can. Just like Liz is here to show people that they can excel at something with a disability. She has a disability, but she's at the top of the game because she put her mind to it and she's not letting it hold her back. So you can inspire people just like she does because you're the same way. You don't let it hold you back. You guys are going out there and you're doing it every day. And we admire you for it.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
And the world's going to admire you for it. So what's now? Let's have the name of your YouTube channel.
Country Diggers.
The Country Diggers. So
Just Country Diggers.
Country Diggers.
And are you on Facebook or Instagram, Twitter, anything else?
Yeah, we are. I do a little TikTok and Instagram, and I just got back on Facebook after a 2-year break.
Mm-hmm. I hear you on that.
Well, yeah, sometimes it's good to take a hiatus from Facebook, but that's very so. Everybody out there, you find the YouTube channel, Instagram, and TikTok, Country Diggers.
Now,
Instagram and TikTok, follow them, subscribe to them on YouTube. Make sure that you hit that bell to get notifications when they upload any kind of content, and you share their videos to share them with the world because they're outstanding. And this is something the world needs to see.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So,
Absolutely.
girls, I think we've run out of our time tonight. But
We have.
I can't thank you enough.
Well, thank you.
What do you say, Liz?
Absolute pleasure. And I love your accents and I love watching your videos just to hear those accents. Keep doing what you're doing because there's a lot of people out there that are watching, and there's going to be a lot more that are watching.
Oh yes, yeah. They're gonna tune in and they're gonna enjoy and they're gonna learn.
Yes,
because you guys are very, very good at what you do, and you make good quality videos. And the good thing about it is this is something that's very important to both Liz and myself. Is you and this is Liz's catchphrase. Keep it real, and you do. There's nothing phony baloney about y'all, and that's why you're at the top of your game. You're going to be a huge success because that's what people like to see.
yes.
They like to see the real way it's done.
Very personable too.
Yes, just outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are awesome, I have to tell you.
Yes.
All righty. So, girls, thanks much for joining us. We'll get you back in the fall as you've had a summer to find all kind of goodies. Maybe you'll find a female wee wee. Jamie, you have a way of finding that bizarre stuff, So you get on over there, girls, and join the Blue Spade Society.
Okay.
And we want to thank you again for given the world the opportunity to meet you. You've enriched their lives. You've enriched my life, and I think you've enriched Liz's life and everybody watching. It's just their pleasure and honor to get to meet
Yes.
you and to hear your story. And I thank you for that.
Well, thank you
Thank
for
you.
having us on.
You
Have a
are
good night.
good
All
night,
right.
girls.
All right.
Very interesting show tonight, wasn't it, Liz?
Wow. Yes. Great female guests.
Yeah,
Great
that
female
is,
guests.
and people think that there is, you know, that females can't do that. I'm going to tell you what, there are more really good females treasure hunters than there are males in my mind. I mean, they're getting it done. I mean, you look at who we had tonight,
Yeah.
Joan, and unfortunately, Sarah wasn't able to make it,
Hmm.
but, they're treasure hunters, magnet
Yes.
fishing, metal detecting,
Hmm.
um, you know, uh,
Yeah.
Jamie and Tara, both, metal detecting, bottle digging, dump
Yeah.
digging.
They
Uh,
do it all. They do it
they
all.
do. They do it all. And I think, before long, I'm going to be a magnet fisher. And I think you've got a magnet, so you got to get out and fish with it.
I made a promise to myself to get out this year.
Yeah, I'm going to get out too. I'm just waiting. I got a birthday coming up, so I'm going to buy myself a magnet.
Right on. Right on.
I got a couple of places where I think I can maybe find some good stuff. So,
Oh, I'm sure you will.
we'll find something. So,
Yes.
uh, Liz, it was my honor again to have you as my co-host tonight. I think
I
you're going to be back next week.
am I next week?
I think so. Let's see.
Oh.
Oh, yes, indeed, because next week we have two really, really cool people.
Hmm.
We have Practical Ken, just a
Ah,
wonderful fella. You're all going to love him. And then we've got Clark's Cove Detecting, and they
oh,
are out of sight.
yeah, right
It's
on.
really going to be a really good show. I
Great
hope
lineup next week. Hey, everyone out there watching, if you're not already subscribed, you're just watching us, subscribe and hit the notification so you know that we're going to be on next week.
that's right. And if you want a really, really good treat, Sunday morning, 10 o'clock, Eastern Standard Time, Coffee with Liz. Get your cup, your cuppa, or whatever it is, and you want a treat, you tune in and you'll see how it's done.
Right on.
Because
Right on.
there's none better that does that. So
I appreciate that.
do yourself a favor and tune in and enjoy yourself on Sunday morning.
Kind of
And
ease into your Sunday with
that's right.
coffee.
That's
Yeah.
right. Coffee and all kinds of good stuff. And you get to network with a lot of people
Yeah.
that you will love because they're the same kind of people that you are.
And they're from all over the world. We have people that watch from all over the world, and that's the cool thing because it just brings everybody together on Sunday.
Oh yeah, I mean, and we have a worldwide audience.
Yes.
That's the wonderful thing about this hobby that we have of treasure hunting
Hmm.
is no matter where you go,
Yeah.
there are people that you have something in common with. You
Yeah.
may not be able to speak the same language, but
Mhm.
if you're swinging a detector, you're throwing
Yeah.
a magnet, whatever it is you're doing,
Hmm.
they've got the same stuff that you've got, and you
Yeah.
can communicate, maybe not in the language, but you
Hmm.
can communicate in the treasure hunting.
Yeah. That's the beauty of treasure hunting. It transcends language,
Yeah. And
and it's a great thing.
yeah, and you just make friends all over the world. So
Yes. Hmm.
it's just, it is the best,
Yes.
I think.
Hmm.
And the wonderful thing about it is all y'all's stories are fantastic. And that's the way we go here at Treasure Tales. Treasure Talk is a completely different entity. It's about education, and we have a lot of really good guests on there. But Treasure Tales is about y'all. It's about you and your stories because people want to know your stories. And
Hmm.
we always say, Treasure Tales, there's a million of them out there. Every one of them is unique, everyone is important, and everyone has value. So please get up with me, send me an email or text me or whatever, PM me, at treasuretalkshow@gmail.com. Get up with me so we can get you on Treasure Tales so everybody can meet you and hear your story, because I promise you they're anxious to hear it, as are we. So with that being said, Liz, thank you so much for being with me tonight. It's always a pleasure for me.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
It makes my day. And you're just such a fantastic person, and everybody loves you, as do I. So everybody, we're going to say good night. So happy hunting and dig deeper, everybody.
Good night, everybody.